Now let's move ahead. I'm going to give you the introduction to the Seaborn. Okay. So using Seaborn also we can do the same sort of plotting, but Seaborn is the next level of matplotlib where we can directly interact with the data frames. So first we'll import Seaborn as SNS. Seaborn. So we'll import the Seaborn. Seaborn itself contains a lot of data frames which we can use for looking or practicing the different operations for plotting. We can use the data sets available inside the Seaborn. Okay. So guys, I'll use your SNS dot load underscore datasets, and in this I need to supply the name. So I know the name. That's why I will use here Titanic dataset. Okay. Model C1 has an attribute load data sets. So let me check once again. Yeah, it's not data sets, it is a data set. Okay. So Titanic. So guys, this is a data of a Titanic. So you can use it. So I'll use here t is equal to this. So t dot head. So guys, you can check some initial information. So total number of rows 891. Total number of columns 15. Okay. So if you want to check columns, you can use t dot columns. So you have the column that person is survived or not. Passenger class means first class, second class. Then gender of that passenger, age of that passenger, members along with that particular person, pass, then fare. So these are the features those were collected with respect to the Titanic incident. So guys, here if I want to see the percentage wise distribution of male and female, what is my requirement? Display percentage wise male female distribution. Okay. Which plots should I prefer, guys? If I want percentage wise distribution, which plot should I prefer?
Pie plot.
Okay.
Pie plot, sir.
Yes, pie plot. Fine. So guys, I need a pie plot here. Okay. Or if I want a bar plot, then also I can go with the bar plot. Fine. So can we have a pie plot here? In C1, do we have a pie plot? So in C1 we don't have a pie plot. See, we don't have a pie plot. Okay, if I write here TI, we don't have a pie plot in C1. But if I want to see the percentage wise distribution of male and female, then I can go with the matplotlib. So remember, few things are available as an advantage in a C1, but in multiple cases, you need to understand matplotlib. Means there is only the solution which is available using matplotlib. Okay. So guys, I want male and female count first. If I want to go for the percentage wise distribution, then I want the count of male and female first. Okay. So we'll access here t.sex column. Then I want male and female count. So I'll go here value counts. So it will tell you how many male and how many female candidates were available. So absolutely you can observe out of 800, 500 plus male candidates are available and 300 plus female candidates are available. So this is my data. Gender. Okay. Now from this gender, I need two things. I need index and I need data. Okay. So if I write here gender dot index, then it will give you the male female, which is label. And if I use your gender dot data, gender dot values, so it will give me the values. Fine. And then I will take the help of pt.py. I'll supply here gender dot values. So it will give you the pie plot. PLT dot show. In the gender, I want labels. I want the labels equals to gender dot index. I want atopicity is equal to mod 0.2f mod and execute. See. So the conclusion is on Titanic, male passengers were 64%, 65%, and we have 35% female passengers. Okay. But now we need to again analyze the lot of things. Means passenger details we need to explore more. Means how many are there from first class, third class, second class. Okay. So for that reason, we need a count plot. Okay. So in Seaborn, we have a count plot guys. Okay. So how to do the count plot? Use your SNS dot count plot. In this count plot, I'll supply the column on x-axis. So which count plot I want? I want the count plot of sex column. Okay. And the data is I'm taking from T. So T is the name of my Titanic data set. Okay. I'll execute it. See. It will give you male and female bar plot. Male and female bar plot. Okay. So guys, you can see here. Again, if I want to see the data with respect to the category, means we have the class column, first class, second class, third class. So I want to see the count of how many are there from first class, how many are there from second class, how many are there from third class. Okay. So class wise count, if my requirement is class wise count, then I will use here SNS dot count plot. The column name is x is equal to class data we are taking from T and execute it. Okay. So again, very shocking thing. We have most of the passengers from Titanic. They are from which category? They are from third class category. Okay. Again, if I want to make it multivariate, means in this category itself, if I want to add male, female, male, female, male, female, means first class male candidate, first class female candidate, second class male, second class female, third class male, third class female. Okay. So again, if you want to add extra category in a count plot, is it possible in order to make it multivariate? Yes, absolutely, it is possible. You need to use hue, which is an argument inside a count plot, and I'll supply here the sex column. So guys, now with respect to male and female, you'll get your answer. And again, the shocking thing is in third class category, more male passengers as compared to any other category we have. And this is a very different analysis we can observe. The traditional colors you are taking. This is very interesting and impressive algorithm that Seaborn is using internally. So it has a lot of options available. So in Seaborn, we can use the palette option. So we have the palette option to change the colors. Okay. So in Seaborn, we have a palette option. Suppose if I use the palette here, let's say rainbow. Okay. So rather than traditional color codes, you'll get here the different, very nice representation of your plot and with the different options, guys. It has, I think, more than 50 color combinations, 50 shades, which we call it as a palette. Okay. So you can change the palette from this. Let's say if I write here, iron. Okay. So it is giving me the value error, means iron name is not present. You just go below, it will show you these many options are available. Okay. So if you want PUBU, okay, this I'll execute. Okay. See, you'll get a different palette. So very nicely they have given here. Okay. In the same case, guys, in the same case, suppose rather than a bar plot, if you are interested in a scatter plot, let's say, same as above, if we want, if we want scatter plot instead bar plot, then how to do it? So I'll use SNS dot, there is a strip plot. Okay, so strip plot is also category versus count plot. Fine. So I'll go here with the same option. So I'll write here a class data is equal to t. Fine. And we'll execute. Okay. But I don't think so it is going to give me the value, because we have the category now. We need a category wise count. Okay, we need a category wise count. So definitely I need to supply here a y is equal to another data as age, and then it might be better for representation. See, first class, second class, third class, population. Scatter plot is used to display the population. Okay, distribution of your data. So this is a distribution. Category means class versus age. Class versus age. So you can see here, now we have first class, second class, third class. Even if you, let's say, change with respect to gender, so you put here another categorical column. Now you can see male and female options. Okay. Guys, till now it's okay. Fine, means we are just observing the things. But let me show you some shocking option. Okay, shocking analytics. And what it is, let's check the survival rate. The count in of a male is higher, it's okay. The third class members, passengers were maximum on the Titanic, it's okay. But what about survival? What about survival? Okay. Now, with respect to survival, let's check new things. Okay, so guys, I'll use here SNS dot count plot. X is equal to, on x-axis we want survived, fine, and data is equal to survived. I mean, maybe the different names survived. So let me just check a spelling of survived. So I'll just add here one t dot columns. Okay, yeah. So it is survived like this. Okay, count plot. So you'll get here a count plot. So 0 means dead and 1 means alive. So these members survived from Titanic incident. These were dead. But again, if I add extra category, so if I add here, let's say class category. So class wise survival rate, if I want to check. So guys, what is your observation? 0 means dead. So from which class most of the members dead? From which class? From third class. Okay. Again, there might be the thing like the count is higher from third class. So this is the big graph we are getting here. Fine. Maximum numbers are from dead count is from third class category. Again, if we go for male and female kind of options and check the survival rate. So SNS dot count plot x is equal to gender. Okay, no, I'll put here not a gender, survived. Okay, so I'll add here survived. Okay, my data is equal to t and hue is equal to with respect to male and female. Now, what's your conclusion? Who survived most? Male or female? Who survived
Male.
most? Female. Okay, not male. Okay, female survived most. You can see here, orange indicates female. This indicates male. Mostly male are not survived. Male are dead. As per the data I'm talking, we are analyzing the data. So guys, this is what this is a C1. Hmm? Now guys, there is one beautiful option they give, and which is nothing but a pair plot. So pair plot is an option which gives you the column to column mapping. It will find out the relationship between the columns. Okay, so SNS dot pair plot, and in this pair plot, sorry, I can supply my whole data as a T, let's say, and if I supply the T, so it will take a time because it is a combination of multiple plots. You will get a matrix of a plot. Okay, so it is giving the key error. Let me check what is the problem. What is the problem? NumPy Boolean subset operator. Okay, so yeah, here it is giving the output like this. So we'll do one thing here. We'll give some typical columns. Okay, so from T, first I'll select few columns here. So T is this one. So we'll select numeric columns only. So I'll use here T dot select D types. And I will add here another attribute, exclude object. So except object, I want to select everything. Right? No, we cannot take these also. These are also not important for us. So I'll do one thing. Okay, I'll take the P class, age, and fair. Okay, so P class, age, and fair. These three columns I'm gonna select. Fine, because all columns are not important for us. So we'll do what? We'll select P class, we'll select age, and we'll select fair. Execute. So now you'll get a matrix of 3 cross 3. So in which scatter plot is present non-diagonally, and diagonally you will have a hist plot like this. Okay. So it is a representation of column to column. Means what is the relationship of P class and fair? What is the relationship of age and fair? What is the relationship of fair and fair? Okay. So column to column relationship, if you want to check, then we'll go with the pair plot option like this. There is another data set. I'll show you that data set, then you can understand in a more better way. So we have iris data set. Iris is a flower. So we can use the iris flower data set. So I'll use here SNS dot underscore data set iris. This data set, okay, and I can supply this data set directly. Okay, so I'll use here IR is equal to fine SNS dot pair plot and supply IR. Let's say I think it will give plot. Okay, see, so this is a plot in which we are able to identify the relationship of 4 features we are having: sepal length, sepal width, petal length, petal width. So I can find out the relationship between sepal length and petal width, sepal width and petal width, petal length and petal width, and diagonally you will have this plot. Now suppose if you want to add a category in a pair plot, then also it is possible. Just go here, add hue is equal to, we have the category of flower which is a species. I'll add the species here. If you execute, then with respect to the iris flower species, in iris flower we have 3 categories: setosa, versicolor, and virginica. So with respect to the species, guys, it will give you the output like this, and you can see how powerful it is. With respect to the species, it is giving you the column to column mapping. It is showing the distribution of the data, and again you can see the pattern of it. So in the diagonal, it is showing the category wise KD plot. KD plot stands for a kernel density estimation plot, and the relationship between the columns. So guys, this is the beauty of a data science, and a lot of plots are again present. Means if you want to go with the, let's say in a T, we have age column. So we plotted using matplotlib, using the Seaborn. If you want to plot hist plot, okay, if you want histogram, then you can use here SNS dot hist plot. X is equal to the column name is age, and then I'll use data is equal to from T. See, okay, you can have it. You can have it. Age, right? Again, if you add a category in it, let's say, can I add a category here? And if I add, let's say, category as a class, so will it give the hist plot? Yes, absolutely, it will give this. First class, second class, third class. So according to the category, now you are getting here hist plot. This is not possible in matplotlib, but in Seaborn it is possible. Means we can add a third attribute here. Third attribute we are adding. And this is possible. Okay. Again, the things are very similar, guys. Means things are very similar. Like if you use here, let's say bins. If you want to give your own range, now here range starts with 0 and it stops at 80. But if I want to give my own range, let's say I want to stop at 22. Okay, I'll end at 35. Then I want 55. And I want 70. Let's say these are my ranges. Okay, I'll execute. You'll get a different result, guys. See, 23 to 35, 35 to 55, and 55 to 70. So 1, 2, 3. 3 blocks are available. And let me mention here the options whichever we have discussed. Okay, so SNS dot. If I want to go with the line plot, so I can have a line plot. SNS dot bar plot, so I can go with the bar plot. SNS dot which plot? Box plot. So we have box plot. SNS dot, suppose if you want to go with KD plot separately, so you can go with the KD plot. And again, it has multiple options. Okay, pair plot, split plot, joint plot, regression plot. N number of options are available. You can check using again dir. Print dir. If I put here SNS, these many options are available. See, heatmap is available. Dis plot, which is nothing but a distance plot. Okay, this is also a distance plot. Line plot. LM plot means regression plot. Separately, we can also draw the regression plot. Pal plot. Swarm plot. Violin plot. So guys, it has multiple options. So next, matplotlib and Seaborn, I would suggest guys explore 2 more libraries for data visualization. Plotly. Second one is Cufflink. And there is one more library which I would like to suggest you, which is the ggplot. Okay. And this ggplot library is actually from our language. Okay. These are based on Python, Plotly and Cufflink, but ggplot is based on our language. Okay. It's very simple, guys. Suppose using a Plotly, if you want a bar plot, so that bar plot is again interactive, dynamic one. Okay. So you can search directly the code bar plot using Plotly. Okay. So bar plot using a Plotly, You can open the any link available. Okay, you can copy that code, supply our data, you will get the result. But let me show you the example of how Plotly looks. Again, it is different from the Matplotlib, but it is different from the Seaborn. So you can see here category versus count again. Okay, and this is an example. So I'll copy this example. I'll go here. I'll put that code, and we'll see the output. I'll execute. It will import the Plotly Express, like we import matplotlib.pyplot. So Express contains all these options: bar plot, scatter plot, line plot. But how it is different from normal plotting? After getting an output, you will understand. Again, same is the case with the coupling. Even you can explore the things using bouquet. Okay, BOKEH. This is again a data visualization library. So we can also do the 3D plottings and all using different options. Yeah, it will take a time. Till then, any question, guys, from your side? From tomorrow, we are going to start with machine learning, and we'll see the first supervised learning algorithms. We'll implement practically the supervised learning algorithm. We'll start with the regression, then we'll start with the classification. Okay, so we'll implement, practical implementation will be there definitely. You can see category 1, category 2, and category 3. Okay, X and Y values we are supplying, and you can get your result like this. Okay, so X value and Y value. Even if I move the cursor, so it is giving you for index 2, the X value is a 6. For index 3, index 1, X value is 3. For index 5, index 0, X value is 5. So guys, if we supply our own data, let's say, I'll write here px. Okay, what they use, px dot bar. Okay, like this, I'll copy. Right? And where they supplied X and Y. Let me just copy. Okay. So here we'll supply company, and here we'll supply share. I'll execute. Okay. So guys, you can see 4 companies data we are having. So here we are having share. So for 0 we are having 240. Again for 1 we are having 560, 340, and 780. Now guys, again in this also we have different options available, like we need to give the names, we need to give the assign the labels. If you want to save, you can produce with the Plotly. If you want to reset, if you want to zoom out, zoom in, okay, box select, pan, zoom. If you want to download, that options are available. So it is again a flexible. Any question, guys? Otherwise, from my end, we'll stop here, sir.
Yes, sir. Yameen, sir.
Yeah.
I'm audible, sir.
Yes, any question? Anyone is having? Not only related to related to the things we discussed, guys. In general, also, if you want to ask about a data science or Python or any other suggestion, if you want, then yes, you can ask the question. I think, sir, there is no question, so we can summarize. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Yameen, sir.
Yes.
It is finished from your side?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, sir. So thank you so much for today's session. So I think from tomorrow we are going to start machine learning.
Yes, sir. From
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Okay. So we are very excited to see and learn the machine learning.
Yes, sir. From tomorrow we'll start.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank
So
you.
thank you, sir, once again. So see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.